Welcome, 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 welcome.
No, I think I'm pretty awesome. I'll be trying to make myself.
This is Nebraska once again. We're gonna play some NBA 2K25 if it doesn't glitch out or buffer too bad here. Where's my LBS? Hold on. Pull this up. Alright, it looks like it's actually not buffering. Awesome. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Hey, well, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and give me a follow, and let me go ahead and add you real quick here. Give me 1 second. Alright, just send you a friend request. Go ahead and add me. Like I said, give me a follow. Oh, thanks for the follow, buddy. Right now I'm doing my player, so if someone, yeah, we can definitely play a game. I'm trying to build my character a little bit.
Season 6. There are 5 weeks remaining.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's see what our quests are right now. We're gonna go ahead and play another game here. Actually looks like it's not gonna buffer, which is nice. There we go.
What's up, bro?
Alright, we're gonna get ready for this game here. Wow. There we go. Come on.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Alan Force.
One game so far.
They are down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
And the starting group for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's DeSumo. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Jones in at the 1. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. White against Bane. Back to White. Outside Jones.
All right, so we're gonna get in this game here. Wow, they did not put me in. It's okay. Hey, Amanda. Amanda, I'm sorry. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a follow if you could. It'd be great. Sorry, I have a little bit of cold. I cannot get rid of it. Yeah, I can see chats.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster. And I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Now let's send it down to
Appreciate
Allie,
you.
who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame,
there we go.
I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Bulls. Back to Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a
my
very
defense
nice
isn't
feed.
good yet.
Morant's gotten his second bucket on the night. Bulls trail by 5. Smith passes to Rainman. Count that one.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And the Grizzlies
I'm
shooting
not
only
new on
42%
Twitch.
to get this
I
one
had to
going.
restart my Twitch because of copyright.
Morant, pass to Clark. Count it. Good. Clark's got 6 points.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless.
Thanks for the best of luck.
Pass to Smith. Here's Rainman. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Rainman's gotten his third basket of the night.
I appreciate that.
Oh, man,
Go
he's
ahead and do
feeling
that.
it this quarter.
They
They should be
appreciate
looking
it.
to get him going every trip down the floor.
RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
BA, he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Here's Rainman. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City.
There
Basket counts.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Herder dicing him up with the pass.
I'll check out.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Pass to Rainman.
I'm always looking for collabs.
Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Bane.
Yeah, I just started setting it up, so there's a lot of stuff I want to do, but
105 left in
I gotta
the
get my camera back up too.
Grizzlies' team motto was grit
My
and grind.
podcast equipment was set up for an
A
actual
little bit flashier now, but
mic
they
setup
still
and
have
stuff like
that
that.
underdog spirit. That's what grit and
Yeah.
grind is about. They're
I like the idea,
always
but instead it's
themselves.
just
Edie's checked
takes
in
time,
for
man.
Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Herder. So hits one and misses one at the line.
All right, we
in
can
each
talk.
of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons. So Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground.
Yeah,
not contenders,
send me
while
your-
also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any
sorry,
NBA
send me
team
your
could be.
Discord.
Here's Pippen. Chicago making their last shot.
I don't have
inside.
Instagram.
And that's
Yeah, I don't do
Memphis
Instagram. I'm not a
will
fan
retain
of it.
possession. And this is a player who's been giving
like I
his
said, you
all.
got Discord?
Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Layman grabs the board. The Bulls shooting a fantastic 52% in the first.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Sunmu for 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Bane. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Puts it up. Not going to go that time.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the
that was
jumper
nice.
these days.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll return shortly.
Okay. One moment here.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter.
Guys.
Fairly close game so far.
I got some DoorDash showing up, so. Be right back. Alright, 1 second then. I don't know why it's not coming up. Let's see. Huh. Why is it not working? Alright, here we go. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I forgot an underscore in there. Give me 1 second. Copy. Control V. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the underscore there. Try that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Alright, so there we go. Okay, well, let's get back to the game here. I hate having a cold. So...
And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Jaren Jackson. Also Edey out there. Luke Kennard out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Giddey. No points so far.
There we go, there we go.
That's good.
We've seen that more than once today.
All right, cool.
An effortless basket inside.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Pippen.
Yeah, I always forget the underscore on mine.
Smith with the rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Dosunmu goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Takeover's on the goal.
Got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Edey. Now Kennard. Here's Edey. Collins defending. Kennard for 3. On target from range.
You can't. Lose a shooter like him on the court.
Sorry, I had to sneeze a bunch of times there.
Way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Rayman. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that.
There we go.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. Uses the glass on the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Chicago leading.
I will check it out when I say here.
Smith
I'll let you know what I think.
Pass to Dosunmu.
Come on, pass the ball.
Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall.
We'll take the 3.
10 points for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Into the lane. Good on the bucket.
All right.
The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Smith passes to Rainman. Off the mark there with a 3.
Okay.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Pippen. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jalen Smith.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
First one falls for him. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Phillips is checked in for Smith. Pass to Rainman. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Rainman's got 6 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pippen pass to Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Rainman. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
And it's a 7-point Chicago lead. And the Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Jackson. Tipped away.
Steal. There we go. There we go.
And now the Bulls in transition.
Get it.
And Phillips gets it to go.
Phillips
has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Jackson, the screen.
Get him.
And the basket by Pippen.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Rainman. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter.
Killing it.
Feeding the beast.
Here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Three-pointer, no
good. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
DeSumo outside. Collins a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Pippen. Wells. No good on the 3.
Josh Giddey, come on.
Outside Giddey. Down low. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Giddey doesn't make it good because I was about to steal a spot.
His innate ability to set others up.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells.
Yeah, give me 1 second, man.
Shoots over to Sumu. And another miss by Memphis.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
To the middle. From 12 feet. And there's Jackson on the assist by Edey.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Rainman. Hits the front of the rim.
Wow.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now.
Come on, Giddey. Pass it in, pass it in. What are you doing?
Rainman played it in with a nice touch off the window. Rainman's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Wells. He has 6. Pass to Jackson. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds.
Runs it back right away.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Rain Man.
I did not. That's not how I. Wow, that was.
All down the left side. Pass to Wells. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's Pippen. Jackson on the wing.
We're going to keep trying to
fader. Collins with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively.
Come on.
No way to describe it. Just
such a
ugly,
ball
and that hasn't helped.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Oh.
And so it's Memphis with it. Chicago making their last shot. Jackson can't get it to go.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Rain Man, the pass to Collins. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
First free throw is good.
All right, so I'm out of the game now. We're winning. This is good.
And so it's Chicago going into the break.
FM,
Up 12.
check mine.
They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat. Nothing else to add to that.
All right.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at.
Yeah, we don't need to look it up.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
4 rebounds, 3 assists, 24 points. That's pretty good. All right, let's see here.
And with the second.
Get me back on the floor. So much time out there.
Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Look at Morant.
I don't know why it did that.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And so in the game for the Bulls, who's Ellis out there with Josh Giddey.
Bad
then
shot.
There's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Rain Man in at the 1. Here's Aldama. That's tipped.
Oh, there's another steal.
Pass to Rain Man. He takes it in. That
Double
one drops
clutch.
for him. Rain Man's got 26.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
Slack
Their
on the defense
strategy
a
has
little
been
bit.
pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
To the inside. Here's Rain Man.
Get in there. Oh, wow.
Against Vucevic. Banked it in off the glass. Vucevic
All right.
has got 6.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Morant finds Clark. Kennard with it. Payne serving the D.
Yo, come on.
Here's Aldama. Blocked!
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Pass to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Rainman. Perfect pass
to
set up the lay-in. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Morant with it. 15 points in the game. The 3-ball. No luck on that one. Chicago leading by 9. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to Kennard. Aldama outside. Puts up a 3. And it's to Suma.
Give me a few minutes. I got sneeze some more blow my nose and stuff. I'll be right back.
With the rebound. The Sunmu's got his 7th.
Alright, sorry about that. Oops.
Rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Rainman. There's the three. The shot's
there we
good
go.
On the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Up by 16. Or 14, I mean.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and find it.
Alright.
And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Jump back on floor here.
Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Bain. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Herter comes in for DeSumo.
Alright.
Kennard outside. Right side Moran.
The allergies bother me. Here we go, come on. Come on, Giddey. Oh my.
Giddey passes to Rainman. From the high post. Memphis with the rebound.
Just off.
Really thought he
A
had
little
this one.
bit.
And the defense, they were giving it to him.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball.
Only
He
ahead
embraced
11
the
now.
city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Ali. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 14. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Moran.
They're really looking to...
Oh, wait a second, because crazy ass fiance's in my way. Is that my McDonald's?
Are you gonna eat it?
Don't throw it away. What's wrong with you? Just trying to throw my McDonald's
That
away.
inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Smith outside. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Rainman. Fires the three.
Ah.
Board.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
At least they,
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Look,
foul
they're
there.
getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Moran. And so Vucevic nails both of them. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Chicago leading by 14. Giddey with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. And that one's good.
Giddey.
And what's working here?
I'm going to take the spot. Don't worry.
Willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Edey. Now Bain. Vucevic with some nice D.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts
Come
on the
on.
glass.
Giddey passes to Rainman. The baseline J. Good on the jump shot. Rainman's got 36 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Kennard passes to Bain. Here's Edey. Nails the baby hook. Edey's got his second bucket on the night.
Baby hook.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Giddey passes to Smith. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Bane, no good.
All right, Giddy, come on.
It's Herder on the wing. He buries it from 3. Herder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Chicago sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter.
There we go.
Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
D3.
We've got Desmond Bane, Edie out there with Santi Aldama.
Then it's Luke Kennard,
and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Kennard outside. Pass to Wells. Shoots. Here's Edie. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Rainman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rainman's got 41.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
Here's Edie. Back to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Rainman grabs the board. Rainman's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Herder passes to Rainman. Lets it fly. Again, the Bulls score.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Bane. Looking to get back on track. The shot off that time. Collins with the defensive effort. Here's Rainman. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Rainman's got 45 points.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Oh, I missed it.
Pass to Aldama. Let's go with a 3. Kicks it out to Kennard. Beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. Pippen, he's checked in for
There we go.
Here's Giddey. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Smith with it. Here's Rainman. Sinks the tray.
Oh, wow, get knocked over.
Rainman's got 48.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Let's hit 50.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Can they get it? Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth.
There's 50.
That's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Bam!
Nails it from 3.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Pippen, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably
another
the
3
thing that's keeping them behind.
Rainman, that's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Stolen by Giddey.
Come on, over.
Herder finds Smith. Back to Herder. Here's Rainman. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
The 3 from Bane. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
There's 6 rebounds.
Down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Pass to Herder. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Assist.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
All right, here we go.
Here's Pippen.
Get him.
To win the drought. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like that.
And it's good. He
60
hits
points.
Another one.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. From deep. Rain Man grabs the board.
There's 7 rebounds.
Chicago has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the 4th. For 3. Drains
Another
the
3.
Triple. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Outside Bain. The 3. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, crap.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
To the paint. Here's Collins. He can't get that one to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pippen, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate.
65 points, 65 points. Here we go.
Teammates.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, almost got it.
Pass to Wells. Collins against Bain to win the run. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Giddey passes to Herter.
Come on.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Another 3, 68 points. Are we going to hit 70?
He's been a very good facilitator.
I think we're going to hit 70.
By no means a ball stopper.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Edey. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that?
There we go.
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the
still hit
MVPs.
71 points.
They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the
out here.
Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
If they're going to want to close the gap,
I think 70 points, I should be able to get out of the game this quarter.
Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Nope.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Now here's Giddey. Williams with the screen, and that one's good.
Wow, I think it was
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
What are you doing, bro?
Over to the left wing. Takes the 3. Wells, that's good.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Bain. Elbow shot.
Ah, bad shot.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Morant finds Jackson. Here's Wells. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Herter passes to Rain Man. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
All right. Let's still shoot 75%.
Shooting 40% so far on this one.
Oh, that's the 3 players.
Grant, some rookies come into the league.
Oh, man.
You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Going inside.
Wow, come on, Giddey.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Herter, and the layup is good.
Got an assist.
Herter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
All right, here we go, here we go.
With the floater.
Oh, look at that block.
And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Terry's checked in for Giddey. On defense, the Bulls. Jackson for three. Chicago with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Terry, the pass to Rain Man. Again! What an avalanche!
73 points.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
The shot by Rain Man, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting a low 26% on the fourth. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter. But definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. Here's Rain Man. Clark grabs the board.
Come on.
Clark's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wells, the pass to Morant. From 13 feet, down it goes. Morant's got 20 points.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Here's Rain Man. And good. There's
and shove down, no foul.
He's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Back to Morant. Fires for three. Chicago with a rebound. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Here's Rain Man. Good!
Another three.
That's another bucket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
I have third.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Back to Morant. Shoots over ball.
Get it.
They shoot again.
Oh my, how many times are you going to let him rebound it?
Morant, no good. And so it's Ball
Come on,
with
Ball.
it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
The ball.
You can see how scary this team can be. When
Boom.
Another bucket. Wow.
81 points.
The good times keep rolling for him.
I got to hit 100?
For second all-time in scoring.
Once
Boy, the way
I
he's
started,
been
that
able
can
to
happen.
maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
81, equaling Kobe's scintillating game back in 2006. Just incredible to see it matched once again.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And a miss there on the triple.
Peeled it off. It's 152-97. I'm not really too worried about it.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith comes in for Williams, and it's Horton Tucker in for Herter. Here's Rain Man. Another one goes.
83.
Incredible.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The shot by Rain Man, no good.
Foul. It's okay.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
At 5 seconds, I'm going to let him go.
Now Morant. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory.
Killing it.
They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching.
Killed it. A bunch of my points. 130,000 fans. Killing it, killing it, killing it. All right. Oh, here we go.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Another game, another win. Back to work
we can go talk to Coach Tucker real quick.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges.
Man. Go to the sideline for no damn reason.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
Just looked at my phone and MP made how many threes tonight? My guy is crazy.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around...
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Here.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Yeah? That's some amazing feelings for you. Alright.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Yep.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this
I change that nose up
now,
a little bit.
Remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
All right. It's probably going to be 10 rebounds a game. No, 10 assists a game. 20-point games. 20-point games in the teammate grade B minus or higher. It's going to be what it is.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
What's up, baby? Alright, so you're in the sideline, okay. Alright. That's all I got? Really? Alright, cool. Alright, I think I'm done with, yeah, I think I'm done with basketball for today. Yep, I think I'm done with this for today. I'll be back with some other streaming in a little bit here. Still don't know what I'm going to play yet. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, guys.